Hey guys, OneHipMountainMama here. I have recorded this video like 50 times and I am unhappy with it every single time, so this is it. I'm not doing it again. Okay, homeschooling, unschooling, or public schooling. I can tell you right now, my choice for schooling would be unschooling. I live in Vermont. Yep, you can see this book. Can I share some chapstick with you? Thanks. Thank you. Hold on. You can have it back. My lips are dry. So Vermont is very stringent on their policy for homeschooling. In the state of Vermont, you cannot unschool. You have to have some sort of proof of academics, like what you're going to teach your child. And then apparently this new thing started. I don't know when it started. I just know that in the last print off that I got from the Vermont Education Board, you have to have your child tested by a licensed teacher at the end of the year to prove that you actually taught the material. There's a house in the front, a book house, yeah.
Dog!
Yeah, it's stuck on the book. What are those colors? Can you tell Mommy what those colors are? What color is that?
Blue!
The blue one is on top. What color is that?
Green!
Green. Good boy. What color is this? Yellow.
Yellow!
What color is that?
Yellow!
Red. You're goofy. So anyway, so I would love nothing more. Yes, yes, I see. Blue. Good boy.
No!
Yes, good boy. Can I have a kiss? Can I have a kiss? Kiss me.
Red!
Can I have a kiss?
Green!
It's green, yes. So anyway, yeah, I would love nothing more than to unschool both of my children at home. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen. So homeschooling, if you go to the Vermont Department of Education or the Board of Education in Vermont, I actually can, yep, that's a cover. I can print off, or not print off, I can provide a link down in the comment box that gives you like, it's just like a web link to go to each different state to see what your education requirements are, and you can choose from there to see like how stringent other places are, and I know that there are some states that don't even, there's no restrictions on how you teach your child or what you teach your child, etc. But I do know that in Vermont, like I said, you have to have your lesson planned, all, written out, typed up. You have to send it in. They have to okay it. If they don't like something about it, you have to go back through and you have to keep adjusting it until they sign off on it. I know last fall there was this big thing for homeschoolers about the state was trying to make it mandatory that you had to have your lesson plan in by May prior to the school year that you wanted to homeschool, and you couldn't pull your child out in the middle of a school year, like if they were at public school or in a private school. And oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. And to me, that's kind of just bullshit. It's BS, total BS. Like for me, you're laughing. That was a naughty word, huh? For me, I struggle because, there's all sorts of academic things with Olivia, because I stayed at home with her. I did work. I worked at night, but I did stay home with her during the day, so I was able to teach her everything that she wanted to learn, and I was able to push her as much as I wanted to, or not. And so academically, she's very much ahead of her other classmates, almost by a full school year. And so her teacher can't keep up with her with her needs, and it's very frustrating to me. She's reading almost half. Um, like, I shouldn't even say that. So in here in Vermont, I don't know if this is the same way in other places, but the books. Oh, thank you, honey. The books that the schools here in Vermont use, they're adjusted. They're like, I see. They have a letter on them, and that tells you like what level your reader is at. So last year in first grade, Olivia, the last book I remember seeing was level G, which was fairly easy for her to read. So at the end of the school year, I remember a parent-teacher conference, and she was on like letter N or something like that, and I was like, wow, holy crap, that's crazy. So the other day, now mind you, she's in second grade, she comes home with this like backpack stuff full of books that her teacher has printed off, and that she's been reading, since September of this school year. And they are letter G's, which is what she was reading in the first grade. And so, I confronted her teacher, and I was like, she's late, she's tardy, she doesn't want to be here, she's missing all sorts of days from school, and she tells me it's because she's bored, she's not challenged. Oh, she's not bored. She's certainly challenged. She doesn't ever say anything. She's afraid to upset anybody. That's the deal. She thinks she's going to get yelled at if she tells them something. Her teacher doesn't listen to her half the time when she has issues. So where's the trust, Like, why would your child trust a teacher who didn't listen and didn't help when you went to them for help? So anyway, guys, like I could go on and on and on. I could have like a whole separate rant about public school. But I just like I will end up doing a lesson plan. I've already started looking. I don't know. Just let me see this for 1 second, okay? I don't know if you guys have seen this book or not. It is jam-packed with web links. Shh. No, no hitting. No hitting. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you. I love you. Come another one. A smoocher. Give me a smoocher. Oh. Okay. So anyway, yeah, I've made it like my little mission to have a lesson plan done up so I can submit it to the state so that I can homeschool her next year. She's a little afraid that she won't have a social life, which is not true. She'll probably have more time for one, actually. And I can do her academic stuff, her schooling stuff with her during the day so that I won't have to take separate time out to do whatever it is that the teacher sends home that she doesn't ever go over with the kids after anyway. So it's like a pointless frickin' effort on both of our behalf for her to do the homework that's sent home every day. So anyway, that's my deal. I'm going to do that. Like I said, I'd love to unschool. Unfortunately, here in Vermont, I can't. I definitely, some of the things that I did with Olivia when I unschooled her before she went to public school, we have always had like magnet letters. We've always had like some sort of chalkboard or wipe-off board. We always have paper, pens, markers. My daughter is super into art. She can draw freaking amazing. She's super artistic. Some of the stuff I see her draw, I'm like, wow, that's like way beyond my artistic capability even. So, oh, thank you. Such a nice helper. So I don't really think that homeschooling is going to be an issue. We've, like everything, basically, it's sort of like what the other girls said. Everything that we do is learning. It's education. It's just not in a standard form that public schools, what they exhibit for the state to test on. I've already made it clear that my daughter's not being involved in any of the standardized testing that the public schools do, and I've gotten a lot of freaking hell for it. But I'm not, like, there's no reason my daughter should be tested on her capabilities. What are you doing, bud? You wanna get down? Oh, you're stuck. Are you trying to get through? Can you get through? So, yeah, so I mean, like, we cook, we bake, that has like chemistry, it's got history, it's got, I mean, art. Baking is an art, really. Cooking is an art. You know, it's got like all your core subjects involved in everything you do, whether it's, you know, whether you're out in nature, out walking or whatever, you're cooking in your house, you're reading a book. You know, there's always something to learn about whatever it is that you're doing. And I think that is the part that fascinates me the most about unschooling, is that you're not restricted. Knock, knock. That you're not restricted to anything. You can do whatever you want. So far with my lesson plan, that's been my struggle, is because I feel very restricted as to what I have time to teach her, and what she will be expected to test on at the end of the year to make sure that I'm actually teaching her. So, yeah, so I don't know. I'm not really sure if you guys have any questions for me. I know that was sort of like the most random vlog I've ever made about anything, and it was all over the place. I'm sorry about that, guys. It's 12:43 in the morning here. My 2-year-old is still awake and jumping around like it's 7 o'clock in the morning, and I am so backloaded with homework. I have a midterm in my biopsych and a lab report due by Monday night, tonight at midnight. I see. I see. They're inside. They're behind the plastic, though. You can't take it out. It's just a light. So, anyway, that's why I'm coming to you guys late again. I swear to God, one of these days I am going to get my thing in on time. It's a bottle cap. Yeah. So anyway, guys, again, if you have any questions, give me a shout. I will give you that link for the list of education requirements for each state. And also, my mom has, I will have to get the link from her. Oh boy, he has to go pee. My mom has a homeschooling website where you can get anything like supplies and all sorts of stuff. And I'll provide that too. I just have to get it from her. Anyway, guys, I gotta go. He has to go pee. Questions, comments, rate, subscribe, and I will see you guys for our next topic. See ya.